Hey guys, so I wanted to go over a little bit. I've been live streaming on my Twitch channel. If you've not seen that yet, check it out. It'll be in the links in my description for my Twitch channel. It's something I'm just doing for live videos, and I'll still be doing my YouTube, so don't think I'm abandoning YouTube. I just, Twitch for streaming, live streaming is much better than the YouTube live stream because it keeps the chat after it's over. And also, too, they're really good about keeping trolls out automatically. They don't allow certain words and stuff like that if you set your settings to that. And yes, I always thought Twitch was for gaming too, which it was in the past, but they are trying to build art and creativity people onto it. So they actually have a section for it. It's called creative or creativity. It's creative section on there. So there's all, you can also watch Pop Ross 24/7. So it's pretty cool that they're doing that, and it gives us a different platform. So I've just been working here on this blanket. This is called a granny square striped blanket, and it's one of my favorite ones to do. I have done a couple, actually two in the past, but it's just easy to learn. You can just need to know the basics of crocheting, and you can do this this type of blanket. This one is a throw, which is I think I measure it's 50 inches by, I'm gonna make it 60 inches long, so it's gonna be a pretty big blanket. So hopefully I have it done before winter. Another thing I was going to go over real quick is I make these are called yarn cakes, so this is the brand that I use, and it comes in a skein like this, but I like the cakes better. So what I have here is this is the small one. It's called a yarn winder, and you just feed it up through here, wrap it on here, and you also attach this to a desk. This here lowers this, so you can fit it on, different thickness of a desk, and tighten it down, and you wind it. This is about the biggest. You can go a little bit bigger, but this is about the biggest you can get on this one. They do make a jumbo one, which I'm thinking about getting here soon. You can do like 2 of these, so onto one, so you can have a lot more larger cakes and more space, of course. So I'm going to show you real quick how we start this blanket. Very simple. Like I said, you only need to know the basics. So to do a slip knot, this is how I was taught. Wrap it around twice, and then hold the tail with your thumb and this finger, and hold it pretty tight. And see, I'm holding this end with these fingers. So I was always taught to take the back one, pull it over, but not all the way, and then grab this one and pull it over that one, and pull it off the tip, but not this. And then you pull up with your finger, and that makes a slip knot. Very simple. So we need to do a chain, and this all depends on how wide you want your blanket. I'm not a good person about measuring, so I just usually eyeball it, or like when I was making this blanket, I did a whole bunch of chains, and then I put it, on my couch, and to realize how wide I wanted it. So I'm just going to do a few here just so I can show you guys. So we're going to chain. Okay, so to start this blanket, after you complete your chain, this is what it'll look like. You need to chain 3 more now. After you get the length you want, you always got to add 3 more chains. So 1, 2, 3. And right here they are, 1, 2, 3. So right here's your 4th one. So you'll need to grab some yarn, and I like to go on the bottom loop. Here's the top one, there's that little middle slit, and then here's the bottom. I like to go through the bottom, and I turn it around. You can see here, it's coming up through it. And then you pick up more yarn, pull that through. So you should always have 2 loops, well 3 technically, but you want to pull it through the first 2. So pull through the first 2, and you should have still 2 more left. Pick up some more yarn, and then pull through 2 more. And that's a double crochet. And you got to do 3 bunches in there of those. So do it again. Pull through 2, and then pull through 2. One more time. And then you should have 3 in each one. Then you'll skip one chain, which this is that little one right there. So here's the next one. So yarn, go through the bottom one. See, that's the top. We don't want to go that. We want to go behind this, and down here, that's the bottom. And then pull through 2, pull through 2. Repeat it 2 more times. Pull through 2, pull through 2. So let me finish this up real quick here. Remember, always skip one. We go to the next one. See, usually once it naturally goes to the top, and you can work on the top one, but it doesn't really create that good of stability for your blanket. I'm sorry if I keep pulling this toward me too close out of the frame. I have a bad habit of doing that. Oh, now see, nice thing about crocheting, if you mess up, which here I done, I just did one of that one and skipped into the next one. So just pull it out, go back, and go back through that one. That's what I love about crocheting. It's so easy to fix your mistakes. That's why there's no reason to panic. Just pull back to wherever your mistake was. So here I say it wants to go to the top. That's usually where it wants to go first. I usually kind of fight it to get it to that bottom. See, it should be like, it should look like after you go through the bottom. And pull through 2, pull through 2. This last loop is usually a little tight, so it's a little harder, which is fine. Okay. So this is the base. Now, and it's going to curl. That's normal. Usually it will come straight back out whenever you get about, I don't know, 5 or 6 rows, it'll stop curling. Sometimes more, but it will. I promise it will stop. So once you get this done, your first set of lines, and you see here, this is what you're looking for. There's a hole. And after those 3, there should be a separation. So there should be always a bunches of 3s, and there should be a separation. So then, anytime you turn your work on this pattern, as you get done, you need to chain 3 more, and then you turn around, and then pick up some yarn, and this is where it becomes a lot easier now. Now you're going to go in between those spots. There should always be a bunch of 3. So here's 1, 2, 3, and you just double crochet. And the more you get, the easier it becomes because you got more room to grab a hold of something. See? Then you'll skip and go to this one here. That's 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. That's why I do it too when I get down on this one. The very first one, I look for the bunch of 3s and then pull apart just so I know where to go. Now this one can be a little tricky because now it looks like it's all bunched together, but where those chain 3 were at, that's our hole. Okay. And then we'll chain 3 more, and then turn. And then now see, these show up a lot better. So I told you, as you go, it becomes much simpler. This is always important to remember. You do 3 groups, and you always chain 3 anytime you turn. And this will straighten out too as the blanket grows, because here is my base chain. And see, I mean, you're gonna have a little bit of a curve, but that's fine. And you see how much it's straightened out now? So as you build up, it does straighten out. It just looks ugly at first. Trust me, when I first started crocheting, I'm like, there's no way this is going to turn out. But just keep going, and it will. Now, if we get going too good and we accidentally put 4 in here, which I did, like I said, just pull the hook out and pull it off. Oh, I went back too far. Don't panic. Just put your hook back through that top loop and then just restart. That's what I love about crocheting. It's just so easy to fix your mistakes. And another thing too that's nice about crocheting is whenever I'm doing it and I get bored or I get tired of doing it, then it is one of the very few projects that you can just stop and pick up at any time. So when I get done or when we're done for the day, I'll just pull up a big loop like that and I'll put it away in my satchel or whatever. When I'm ready to come back to it, just put that over it and just pull that down and just start off again. So that's what makes crocheting so much fun. It's just so easy to do. It really is. So that's how you start the blanket. Very simple, very easy and simple pattern to follow. You can also Google it. Google for granny square stripe blanket or strip blanket, however you want to say it. And that should find you a lot of patterns. But this one I've been working on for a while. It's going to end up being my blanket, but we'll hopefully get it done before winter. So as always, you guys, thanks for watching. And if you haven't yet, hit the big subscribe button. And next to the subscribe button is a little bell. If you click on that, that'll give you notifications so you can stay up to date for every time I post a new video. I also want to remind you and encourage you to look at my description. I have a lot of fun links to my social media. You can friend me on any of those, and also I have a few links to some friends that I like to support in there. So look at their links and look at their channels. They have some really cool channels too. And as always, you guys, I really appreciate your support and for just watching. You guys have a good day. Bye.